Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. It's war, boys. As promised, I have spent a lot of time off camera building up missile set production and producing as many as I could. We have a bunch of Gaussian missile turrets set up here with a bunch of analysis bases to repair them as they're attacked. I've also set up a number of implosion cannons to lob shells at the base stations here, of which there are a ton at this level 5 base. I've avoided powering these on because I'd like to have them all powered on at the same time. Let's go ahead and get our grid setup visible. The idea is I'd like to put down power, like as few power grids as possible, to turn all of this on at once. Let's connect everything up like that. Okay, so ideally I put down one or two. I'm going to put down the signal tower to attract attention. I'm going to put down one or two electrical connections to everything, and then as we kick off, hopefully this will destroy this level 5 base. This is what I've put together. I'm hoping this works. I guess we'll find out. So we're going to start with the signal tower right here, and then a bunch of power towers for turrets. Okay, that's kicked things off. Now, we're on the ground. While we're on the ground, we want to be firing... Oh, I need to be on the ground here. If I'm in the air, they will destroy me. But while I'm on the ground, I want to be firing my shells at the base stations, whatever I can hit. All right. So they do fire back at me if I do this, but I can start, if I stand behind something, I can kind of protect myself. If I stand far back as I can get, I can sort of start chipping away at the base stations, the camps, and the static defenses here. The other pulse cannons are doing work as well. I think this is going to work. It looks like we're having some success here. I just need to work on taking out the camps to slow down their ground forces and the static defenses, and I think we've started to get some progress here. Looks like it's largely working. Yeah, they're not being able to outswarm us right now. So it is going to be a slow process of like burning down all this stuff. But it looks like we may be able to make this happen here. You can see I'm attacking the central base core here. Let me switch to some of the outer stuff. You can see the little health bar slowly grinding down. I gotta watch my own energy and my own shields. Make sure I don't get destroyed here. But the defenses, it looks like the defenses are enough to stop the swarm, and then I can slowly target down the buildings. And once the buildings are taken down, we're golden. So it looks like this is sufficient. I've built up enough infrastructure here for this to work. It's just going to be a little bit of a slow process of burning down these guys. And I think for the second base, I'll work on... Since I'm doing quite a lot of targeted work on the buildings, yeah, this is going to work. I think I'll make the high explosive shells for the second base. We're gonna have to move all of this infrastructure over to that base, but we should be okay. Wow. Wow, that went very well. Okay. I don't know how close I can actually get here. Looks like I can get pretty dang close. It looks like we're done. We just have to eliminate the buildings now. Let's go ahead and turn the... I guess I can't have both. I sort of thought I could have both. Oh, when I get close enough, it'll work. Okay. Let's take out the remainder of these defenses. Whew, okay. Looks like I've done it, for this base at least. It does look like I've got something firing up here. Let's take these guys out. Okay. Let's take out the core. And then as soon as the core is done, we're going to stick in a... We're going to see if we can stick in a geothermal power station here.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. And how much is this producing? Wow, wow. 16.8 megawatts. That is fantastic. So that almost... I think that replaces the... I think that replaces a large amount of the solar panels that were destroyed. Wow, is that nice. Oh my goodness. Finally, 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 we're done. Okay, let's get this connected up to the network, like so. That's going to add 16 megawatts. So we're now producing almost 92 megawatts. Okay. And we have one more base over here that is still a problem. So I guess what I'll do is I'll show you guys the setup process. We'll go after the second one. And I think I will get a few more things. Let's see. The majority of you... So we really don't need this huge setup here anymore. Once we get a planetary shield going, the relay also won't be able to send out new stations. But now that we know how to deal with these, the good news is if it sends down a new base, hopefully it won't start at level 5. Hopefully it starts at level 0 and we can just go and take it out very quickly. All right, so I really liked the implosion cannons there. Now, here's a question that I have. If I destroy this, this has 39 shells in it. So let me take the shells out and put in like one. Let's put like one shell in. So this is at 38. If I dismantle this, I do get the shell back. Okay, excellent. Let's start dismantling a lot of this to go set up at the other location.
Flight mode.
I'll make sure I don't run out of space here. Am I picking up... Yeah, I'm picking up a bunch of the drops as well. That's good, too. Okay. We'll leave, like... We'll leave a few things here. Just in case we need them for some reason. So we'll leave like these two bases and the signal tower. And a couple of turrets here. I think that's fine. All right, let's go around and pick up the implosion cannons and the additional bases. Okay, looks good. All right. we doing on inventory space? Running a little bit on the low side. Ooh, man. That is a relief to get that destroyed. Okay, show me... Okay, the network is no longer connected. Let's put that back in place. Alright. Now, we're basically full here. Let's head over to the other base and figure out... Start setting this up. Where's the right place to set up the sort of command post here? Looks like we could do it here. The problem with that is going to be... I don't want the signal tower to come up. Okay. Let's get started setting up this hard point we had. This was kind of okay.
A landing relay station detected.
Landing relay station detected. The Dark Fog Space Hive regularly dispatches relay stations to land on planets to collect matters. Relay stations are expelled or destroyed to suppress this tendency of the Hive. A relay station cannot land on the surface covered by a planetary station. Okay, so... Is that coming here because I killed the base? No, it looks like it's going all the way to 1. I think we ignore that for now. Okay, the good news is this is not connected, so we can actually set up quite easily here and not have anything powered on until we loop this back, right? Let's delete that so we don't accidentally do that. Okay, let's get set up here. So, how many missiles do you have? All right, this is where things get interesting. So, let's put 25. I think 25 is enough in each turret. All right, so those are all set up. I need to make sure, yes, okay, so space is off. All right, these are all configured correctly. Let's get them loaded up with some ammo. Okay. We will want the signal tower to attract them. And since it won't be powered, I think we can place it down now. Where's the signal tower? Okay, I don't have steel for that. Do I have... Can I make another geothermal power station right now? No, definitely not. Okay, I need steel for that as well. All right, let's just set down the network. I guess we'll throw down some Gauss turrets over here. Like that. Let's get these powered up. Okay. Is that sufficient? That's the worst of both possible worlds. All right. I think we'll get a few things a little bit closer, maybe, because these... Yeah, we can creep a little bit closer here. Let's get more... So I only have 4 more missile turrets. It seems like a lot of them got destroyed. I kind of want this right up on the edge. Like, maybe like that. Okay, let's get some missile sets in here. Let's start putting down our implosion cannons as well. The other thing we need is the bases to repair all these things. We can set those down as well. So these can be kind of a fun range like this. Okay, that looks good.
Flight mode.
We can come over here and set down some more missile turrets. A little bit forward. Like that, and maybe like that. And then we do need a ring of implosion cannons around it to blow up the base stations as well. Let's get some implosion cannons down. These have to be placed pretty carefully because we need them right at the edge of where their actual buildings are. So something like this is a good start. And then another one kind of like here. Another one over here somewhere. All right.
Flight mode.
Let's get some shell sets in here.
Flight mode.
Let's put down another defense base over here, or analysis base, to repair things as they get broken. That's not powered somehow. Okay. Let's get a battlefield analysis base here. Let's get some shell sets in you. Get you guys powered on.
Flight mode.
Come over here and do all that again. Implosion cannon, like right here, maybe? Where are the shell sets? Some shell sets there. Okay. And then we'll build a ring around it of the implosion cannon. This will be the main draw. We'll put the signal tower there. And then we'll do like 1, 2, 3 implosion cannons here with a analysis base to repair them. Okay, that looks good. Let's get you set up with some shell sets. It'd be nice to just like be able to just auto-fill them, but I don't have enough ammunition or ammunition production to do that. So we kind of got to do it by hand. Getting over here is going to be challenging. There's no real... We'd have to use foundation, I think. Maybe we'll do that. Let's use a little bit of foundation here. Make another setup. Something like this. Okay, let's get the wireless power connected up. All right, let's get power going. Let's get shell sets going. I think the implosion cannons are really strong because they'll attack. They can't attack the ground units. They can only attack the bases. And the sooner we take those out, the sooner the swarm can no longer replenish itself. Like, without these things, it'll just, like, send eternal amounts of enemies at us. It can produce them faster than we can kill them. We need a little bit more over here in terms of foundation, I think. Let's get some more of these set up.
A landing relay station detected.
Okay, where's this one? That's over at Alwade 1. Okay. Let's get power.
Building destroyed.
Nope. Okay, that's not gonna work. I got too close. So we'll have to cancel that. And do it differently. Let's come back over here. Like that. That'll do the trick. Okay. So we're almost set up here. I think we might have to make... I was talking about getting some additional or some high explosive shells, but I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't have explosive units. I don't have sulfuric acid. I can't produce this. So I think we're just going to make do with what we have here. Did I put shells in you? No, I did not. Okay. I think we'll make do with this and see if this is sufficient. All right. For you guys... Get powered up. Okay. There's my shell sets. So we got a ring of stuff around here. Oh, I need... he's attacking. I need to kill you quickly. Okay, don't draw a swarm. That's fine. We might lose that in the initial opener. It could happen. I feel like we've got roughly enough here. What I don't have is the ability to make the signal tower that I need to draw all the attacks while everything else is being destroyed. Can I go get it from the other location? Did I leave it here? Did it get destroyed? What happened here? Yeah, there's one here, so we'll grab this one. That has broken the power chain over here. Let's get that fixed up. Okay. Let's go set this down. I am going to make a save game here just in case this goes terribly, terribly wrong. If I've made some miscalculation or mistake. Might not have enough missile turrets. It seems like I had fewer than I thought. But let's get this set up. Signal tower. Nice, and forward. And maybe one or two more. Well, we've got one more. We've got one more battlefield analysis space here. Okay. So now we connect this to the grid and hope that it works.
Flight mode.
Let me save first. Just in case. There we go. Okay, let's go. We're kicking off.
Building destroyed.
We lost some buildings very quickly. That's all right. All right, let's manually target. Oh, I only have 9 shell sets left.
Destroyed.
Let's help out by targeting ground stations. They are attacking me back for it. I'm watching my health. The sooner we destroy these ground stations that generate troops, the better. Looks like this is going to work as the first one did. I think the implosion cannons are the key here. They're really good at destroying the ground stations while the missile swarms take out the enemy units. And as soon as the ground stations are gone, they can no longer attack us. Yeah, I think we're going to be good here. I do need more damage. Planetary Base 1. Now, if you look in the upper left corner there, it says assembling, which I'm not sure what that's about.
Meta shield penetrated.
I'm taking damage. I need to back off for a minute. Okay, I think we're going to be able to be successful here. Do I have my geothermal power station? I do not. I need to... Oh, damn. I forgot about this. Okay, we're going to leave this as is for a second. We're going to fly... We're going to fly somewhere real quick to get some steel.
Cruise mode.
From somewhere. Okay. Land.
Cruise ended.
I've got to get steel while that fight is going on. And quickly build a geothermal power station and get back to it. Ooh, I made a mistake. Okay, here's the steel. Geothermal power station.
Sufficient materials.
I need 1. I can make 6. Okay. While that's producing, let's get back to the fight.
Cruise mode.
It's over here somewhere.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Where's this fight happening? Oh, where is it? It's over here. Okay.
Flight mode.
And of course, I'm running out of core energy now. I was not as prepared as I thought I was. What happened over here? Can I... Okay, it looks like we've destroyed enough of their camps that the only thing left are the static defenses. So that's great news. We'll burn this down from over here while charging ourselves from the wireless power station, as I apparently have used up all of my fuel. Let me take my emergency fuel and stick it in like that. Okay, looks like we're good. I just have to slowly burn down the buildings and then we'll be done. I think I can even approach closer. I can't remember whether they'll target me or not. Some of these are like turrets. So 30 minutes of war so far, but we're very close to sealing this off. Ending the threat for now. I am going to want to get a planetary shield up, and then we get back into fusion power. And then this planet at least is safe from dark fog for a good long while. The base at Alwade 1, or the bases there, I don't know what level they are. But level 5 is pretty tough for me to defeat at this level. Like, it takes all this work to do. I think I can get closer. Yeah, none of this is attacking me. So if we take a look at this, this is the Guardian Camp. High energy laser tower. If I was flying, this thing would be able to hit me. But because I'm on the ground, it can't. We got a Guardian Camp here. Ranger Camp. Unknown structure. Alright, we've done it. Oh, is that a weight off my mind? Okay, goodbye to you, and hello to another thermal power station. It is going to take a minute. Look, it's trying to heal. Even as I'm chipping away, like it's slowly healing itself. It's like climbing up. Man, these things are dangerous.
Base core destroyed.
Okay, nice. Both planetary bases on my home planet have now been defeated at the cost of several episodes worth of scrambling for power, weapons, and production. That is a relief. Let's get this connected to the grid for the extra power. I think we can safely cancel out all of this. How much are you producing? Another 16.8 megawatts. Very nice. All right. Well, all right then. That was something. I love that we have almost 30 megawatts of renewable power, over 30 megawatts of renewable geothermal power now on the planet too. That adds, so we would have been around 140-ish, I think. So that added like almost 30% of that increased our power grid capacity by almost 30%. Really, really nice. I don't know if I care about repairing these 120 solar panels now. I guess I might as well. And then after that's taken care of, so there's no dark fog on the planet. What about the planetary shield? How does that work? Planetary shield generator. It looks like I can actually build this. They can create planetary shields on planets to resist attacks from space. Massive amounts of energy are required for a planetary shield. Work consumption 24 megawatts. Idle consumption 12. Handmade in replicator. Okay. If the shield becomes ineffective, it will leave the planet exposed to serious threats from space. Additionally, the number of shield generators that can be built on a planet is limited. Planetary shield can only resist damage from space. It cannot defend ground damage. I think we want one of these.
Materials.
So can I produce whatever this is? I need some graphene. Okay. What is this? That's a logistics station. I need a bunch of this particle container stuff. Where was the defense building? Electromagnetic turbines I can get, and if I get my hands on some graphene, I might be able to build this. Okay. So the goal now is to get the planetary shield generator up and then repair the solar panel to offset some of that cost that it's going to produce. It's almost entirely offset by one of the geothermal generators, but we're immediately, like, just as I'm talking about, wow, look at all the power we have, we're immediately going to go build something that drains a lot of it. But the shield generator will prevent any more bases from landing, if I understand correctly, so it feels like that's worth doing. Now, as for graphene, I don't fully remember where graphene production is. It was used to make the organic crystals, I think, if I can remember where that is. I think it's over here. No, that's the mall. I think it's over here somewhere. Graphene, graphene, graphene. Where have you gone? It was used in diamond production. That's what it was. That's water. That's plastic. Organic crystals. Where it was used? Was it used in graphic? No, maybe it was used in the sulfur production. Here it is. Yeah, it's used in sulfur production. Okay, we've got a bunch of it. You know what I'm gonna do? Do I have one of these? Yeah, let's put one of these on here. And let's have this distribute. Provide to other distributors. Let's give you some bots. Okay. And then also provide to Icarus. No. Well, we can set something up to collect these later. For now, let's just take... I guess we'll take as much as we can, and we'll dump some of it back at the mall in a standalone container. Just so we can find it easily, basically. Hello, geothermal. Goodbye, planetary hive base. So, to me, the real heroes there were the implosion cannons. They really assaulted the buildings that were producing all the threat, while the missile turrets in the tower protected them, I guess, or drew the swarms to prevent them from being targeted. I feel like that went pretty well. It took 30 minutes, but I feel like it went pretty well. All right, let's just dump out a graphene thingamajig here. We'll put most of that in here. We'll take one for ourselves. Now, with that in hand, can I make a planetary defense shield? Can I make a bunch of these? Okay. If I go back to defense here...
Insufficient materials.
Can I produce one? No. If I have some electromagnetic turbines, what about then?
Insufficient materials.
Yeah, now I can produce one. All right, let's produce a planetary shield generator. Okay, I don't know where we put this. I guess I'm hoping, or I'm assuming, one is enough for the whole planet. So maybe we'll just stick it down in the middle of, or near our old school, our original wind turbines. Near science, maybe. Let's place this down and see how it works.
You've enabled your first planetary shield generator. It consumes power from the power grid to generate a protective field against space attacks. Each generator has a limited coverage area. To expand the range of the field, you can build several more of these generators.
I gotta build more of these? Okay. So it has to charge up. So how many of these do I need? I guess I'll just leave it with the one for now.
Flight mode.
I would like to prevent them from landing another base if I can. I'm trying to remember where the hive is. I don't know if I can even see it. Maybe not from here. It might be behind the gas giant. All right, so I don't really understand why. I thought it said one of these could cover the planet in a bubble. Show shield contour. Okay, it's slowly... So it's getting to the initiate phase, then it gets to the normal phase, then it gets to the power buffer. Okay. Can I see this in the planet view? I guess it's still initiating. Oh, look, it's sending a stream up into space.
Flight mode.
Okay. So it's initiating. Oh, I can see it here when I click on it. Oh, cool. So actually putting it in the middle of my base was probably the right call. All right. There's the hive. So yeah, because the planet rotates, one of these is probably not enough to prevent them from landing a new base. But I don't know that we're gonna worry about it for now. We've built one, we'll kind of toy around with it, we'll see how it works. We have a planetary shields guide. A planetary shield is an effective measure of countering deep space threats. To hold up a planetary shield, you must first build a planetary shield generator. A planetary shield generator has an 8.64 gigajoule energy reserve inside. God, all this technical stuff is so difficult to read. It has an 8.4 gigajoule energy reservoir inside it. Activating it and maintaining the planetary shield generator will use the energy stored in this energy reservoir. It takes time for a newly built planetary shield generator to charge. It will be activated as soon as the energy stored inside reaches 1.44 gigajoules. Once activated, the planetary shield will continue to be charged to enhance the support force and to expand. When the energy stored inside reaches 2.88 gigajoules and the support force reaches 100%, the planetary shield will completely unfurl and have the widest coverage. A planetary shield generator will continue to charge excess energy into its energy reservoir. If power supply is halted, the shield generator will consume the energy stored in the energy reservoir to maintain the planetary shield. If there's not enough energy in the reservoir, the shield will shrink until it collapses. A planetary shield generator can maintain a planetary shield covering 4% of the planet at maximum. If you want to expand the coverage of the planetary shield, you need to build more planetary shield generators. A maximum of 80 planetary shield generators can be built on a planet. So we need 25 to get 100% coverage, and those are if I build and place them perfectly, and I certainly don't have the power for that. So maybe this is not going to do what I want it to do. It consumes energy not only to maintain the support force, but also to defend. A planetary shield is charged directly using the excess energy in the power grid. The charge rate depends on the ratio of the surplus power in the grid to the energy reservoir of that planetary shield. While the energy reservoir is less than 2/3, it will charge with all surplus power. If the reservoir is more than 2/3, the high energy reservoir comes with a lower charging power. The capacity of the energy reservoir of a planetary shield is related to the planetary coverage, and the capacity of the energy reservoir of a planetary shield with a planetary coverage of 100% is 1.2 terajoules. Planetary shield consumes energy stored in its energy reservoir to defend against damage from space. It takes 200 kilojoules of energy to defend against 1 damage, so a planetary shield with an energy reservoir of 1.2 terajoules can defend against 6 million damage. You can upgrade its efficiency in the technology tree. If a shield gets pierced, it will take time to restart. You can only shield damage from space instead of the ground. If the shield is depleted, it takes time to reactivate. Yikes! Okay, so that's nowhere near as awesome as I thought it was. We certainly can't afford to have more than one of these. It can only do 4% coverage. So if we I can't really, like, I guess this is what it actually covers, and then the rest of it is sort of, I don't even know if it's worth having it. It's turned into a dunce cap for my planet. It's turned into a dunce cap for my planet here. I guess that's a decent screenshot right there. It's kind of turned it into a weird thing. All right, well, I think we'll leave it at that. I don't really know what to make of that. It's not as cool. It's not as cool as I hoped. It's not going to stop them from landing relays. When we come back next time, we're going to finish up rebuilding our solar panels. I think we have a bunch of those in production over here. Should be available. What did I set down? Like 120? How many have I made? Oh, good. I've got exactly as many as I need. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we'll go fix up the solar panel thing so this goes away. And then it's on to, I believe, the fractionator. So we're going to need, I got another comment from my helpful reader, Justin. I don't actually need to build fusion plants. I need to build fractionators. And that's what the 1% is. You kind of send a stream of hydrogen through, and it turns out 1% of the hydrogen in the universe has a neutron, and so it pulls out those elements and produces the deuteronium. What's it called? Deuterons? Where the hell is this? I've got so much crap on here now. It pulls out the deuterium from a stream of hydrogens. And we can use that to make these things and burn them and take those probably to another planet or something to get started on another planet. Anyway, that's the plan for next time. Thank you for watching today's episode, or, well, I'm doing multiple per day, so thank you for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed the combat, the destruction of the planetary hives, and my experimentation with the planetary shield nipple that I've built. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.